snacking is not a bad thing, but when those hunger pains and those cravings kick in, we have a tendency to grab the quickest thing possible to satisfy those things. And a lot of times those end up being unhealthy things such as sugar-laden cookies or cake or candies or things filled with a lot of carbs. And those are the things that make snacking a bad thing. Not the fact that snacking in and of itself is bad, but what we consume. So today, you guys, I am going to show you some healthy, delicious, satisfying alternatives so that we can bring the good back to snacking. Now, the key to healthy snacking is obviously choosing things that are healthy for us, but also choosing things that we actually enjoy. Because if you give up something that you truly like because it's not the healthiest thing on the menu, and you eat something that somebody told you is healthy, such as a carrot stick, and you don't like carrot sticks, you guys, guess what? Then you are going to end up reverting right back to what you love, and that is going to defy exactly what you should be doing. So the key to it, again, is choosing things that you actually enjoy. I'm going to share 3 things that I actually enjoy with you today. And if you don't like these things, then at the bare minimum, I hope that what I show you today will inspire you to find things that are healthy, that are delicious, and that are satisfying, so that when those hunger pains kick in, or when you get a craving for something, instead of you choosing that big bag of potato chips or a bag full of chocolate candy, you will choose those things that are healthy for you. I've come up with 3 categories of things that I know will keep me satisfied in between meals when those hunger pains or cravings kick in, those being savory, sweet, and the bread and crackers. Now, for the savory, because I absolutely love ranch dressing, I have in front of me the ingredients to make a homemade ranch dressing, and along with it, I have some fresh vegetables. Now, for the sweet, I absolutely love dark chocolate and I love peanut butter. So I am going to make a peanut butter chocolate along with some nuts, bites. And then lastly, I have a tortilla shell. So when the craving for either a bread or a cracker kicks in, I can take this tortilla shell, cut it into wedges, fry it up, put some of my favorite seasoning on it, and that will replace my bread and or my crackers. So let's get started with putting together this homemade ranch dressing. This ranch dressing recipe calls for some buttermilk. I don't typically keep buttermilk in my fridge because it's not something that I use all the time. So when a recipe calls for it, I make it by using some heavy whipping cream along with some rice wine vinegar. And that's what I've done. And now I have my buttermilk. To it, I'm going to add sour cream, mayonnaise, minced garlic, fresh lemon juice, cilantro, and I have dried, but if you have the fresh, even better, chives, and some salt, pepper, and blend. And there we have it, homemade ranch dressing. All we need to do at this point is to cover it and put it in the fridge to chill. These peanut butter chocolate with optional nut bites are super simple, yet they are super delicious. In this bowl, I've got unsweetened peanut butter. To it, I'm going to add my chocolate of choice, which happens to be dark chocolate. And off to the microwave this goes until this chocolate and peanut butter is melted. All right, you guys, out of the microwave. I'm just gonna let this sit for about, I guess, a minute or so, just to give the heat from the peanut butter the opportunity to continue to melt this chocolate. Okay, now that this chocolate has melted, we're just gonna combine the peanut butter and the chocolate together until everything is smooth and creamy. Okay, Now let's add in the optional nuts. And I just gave these a rough chop. Today I'm using walnuts, but I've also used almonds before. Again, the nut of your choice. Now that all of this is combined, it's time to make individual servings. So at this point, you can either use a candy mold, which is what I have here, non-stick, a muffin tin, or you can just get a big sheet of parchment and line a cookie sheet with it and proceed to make little patties. I've got a small one here just so I can demonstrate what that looks like. Just take a scoop. And then off to the fridge that would go. Okay, let's set that aside. Or again, you can use a little tin here. You can use something a little bit smaller if you want, but this is what I have. Again, take a little scoop, put this at the bottom. And then that will go into the fridge to set. And again, like I said, today I am using my silicone mold. Okay. Now this is set to go to the freezer again until it hardens, and then it'll be ready to eat. For our crispy fried tortilla wedges, it all starts with a low carb tortilla shell that we are going to cut into wedges. All right, guys, and here we have it. So the only thing that we need to do at this point is to heat our skillet, put some avocado oil in it, and proceed to fry these. I'll see you at the stove. To our heated skillet, we are going to add some avocado oil. We're just going to do a shallow fry. Okay, this oil is hot. Let's go ahead and put in our wedges. And we're going to continue to fry these until they are golden brown, then flip them over, do the same thing, and then these will be ready. And these are ready. Okay, put them on a pan that has been lined with paper towel to catch the excess oil. And here we have it. Only thing we need to do at this point is to season them with some of our favorite seasoning, and these will be ready to eat. All right, everyone. So at this point, all we need to do is to season these. You can just use plain salt. You can use a barbecue flavored seasoning. I'm using a sandwich sprinkle today. And this has salt, garlic, black pepper, basil, oregano, marjoram, rosemary, and thyme. Absolutely delicious. And I purchased this from an online spice market called Penzies. All right, everyone, we just put the good, the healthy, and the delicious back into snacking. Here in front of me, I've got the savory with this homemade ranch dressing and some fresh veggies of my choice. I've got the crunch and a bread and chip replacement with these fried low-carb tortilla shells. And then I've got the sweet with this dark chocolate and peanut butter and nut bite. These are all the things that I love to go to when those cravings hit me or I get hungry in between meals. These are the things that keep me focused on my diet and satisfied at the same time. So again, whether or not you like these particular things, I hope that what I presented you with today will inspire you to do the same thing. Go to the things that you absolutely love and you enjoy. There are healthy alternatives, and make them in advance. so that when those cravings hit you, you can go to them and you can enjoy the things that you love guilt-free. So thank you guys so much for joining me. And remember, it is a great day, and you continue to make it your own kind of special. And until we meet again, keep growing, keep thriving, keep pushing those boundaries, and I will see you all real soon on my next Fit Fab 50. Thank you guys, and enjoy.